Boop. And I gotta make sure I do it in all the places too, because I forget. Okay, we gotta post the link over here. Like that. And then we need to come over here. We need to post the link here. Press the little publish buttons on the Discord. And we are good to go. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, I forgot my taxes. Everybody's got to submit their taxes. No one's exempt, okay? Even I have to submit my taxes. If I ever forget, like, shoot me or something. I don't know. We are currently live on the Twitch SMP. And, we are gonna try. We're gonna try. I know this project is dragging, guys. I know this is dragging, but I'm gonna try to finish this little section here. That's all I gotta do. If I can finish this quarter, we're done. We're done with the draining for the most part. I mean, like, it's just a little bit of sand placing here and there, and like that's easy. That's really, really easy work. Like I've already done some of it off stream even. It's really, really, really easy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do today. We're gonna try to get that all done. I just gotta build the machine again. That's all I have to do. And after that, who knows what happens? I may decide, you know what, I'm done. I may say I'm done streaming for the night or forever. I may just quit. I might quit. No, I'm not that tired, but I am tired. I am wore out, man. I did a video yesterday. Took forever to get it finished, but I got it completed. Then I was like, oh, let's watch a movie. I'm gonna watch a movie. So you know what movie I decided to pick? I decided to pick some sad movie. I've been really into sad movies lately, and so it's called The Fault in Our Stars. It was decently sad. It wasn't, like, terrible, though. It was a good enough movie, I guess. I heard a lot of good things about it. Didn't really hit the spot like I thought people were saying it was gonna do. So, oh well. Watched that. I was up till 4 in the morning, I guess, somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And, now I'm here. And I don't know what to do. So we're gonna go to actually played the game now, and yesterday was fun. That was a lot of fun. We had a long stream. 4 hours of music was not on my agenda, but it happened. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, hello everybody, how's it going? Swiftu, thank you for submitting your taxes and congrats on getting first. Cinnamon, welcome on in. What if I don't? If you don't submit your taxes, then you're a bad person. Take that. So thank you for submitting your taxes. Sloth, thank you. Let's see. Yo, King, hello, how's it going? Hello, right? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. What if I evade my taxes? You're getting banned. Also, I need to change my... There we go. Okay. Let me just read chat really quick so I can get focused. Let's see. What if someone is being revived from the dead today? Oh yes. Kit is returning today, which is really exciting. I can't wait. Unfortunately, I will probably be like MIA for most of that stream, but I am intending to be there at some point, hopefully. So, we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. I don't know. It depends on how long she streams. I'm sure she's tired too. That's just a theory. A film theory or something like that. Who's Kit? Basically, like, imagine me, but, like, a girl and somehow more chaotic. That's pretty much, I would say, pretty similar to what Kit is. Imagine king but woman and fire. Yeah, exactly. More fire, more woman, and that's about what Kit is. Yeah. You could ask her what is a Kit? What is a Kitrix? I'm sure she'll have a great answer. Maybe she won't. and I just put her on the spot. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Like I said, it just depends on when I end and when she ends. If she ends before me, then you guys will never know. You will never, ever, ever know. Let's see, bro. I just finished my big exams yesterday. I'm on summer holidays now. I'm so happy. Hey, let's go, Sloth. Congrats. I hope you have a good summer. Tomorrow I can't come to stream because my friend is staying over the night. That's no big problem, Cinnamon. I won't be streaming tomorrow on YouTube anyway. I usually do Stardew streams on Wednesdays, but I keep those on the Twitch side just for algorithm reasons, and also because I'm really lazy and don't want to set up a Stardew stream scene. So, you know, excuses. I'm really good at those. Can you share the shaders? These are complimentary reimagined. I actually have a video about them. If you do !shaders in the chat, it will get you all the info you need. Sad movies match your life. They do. They do. Let's see. Snacks, right? Thank you for submitting your taxes. I'm super tired. How about you? King can't wait to simp. You know it. I love simping. Yep. That's me. A streamer that Kingy Wingy is friends with? Yes. A Twitch theory. Thanks for watching.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, dude. Let me just catch up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm okay. Very sorry. I haven't examined like 13 hours. Besides that, I'm good. Oh, good luck. I hope you enjoy. More woman. Does that imply you have a slight bit of woman? I feel like everybody has a slight bit of woman to them, don't they? He's a woman wannabe. Arson plus King plus SCP-113 gender swapping SCP equals Kitrix. I'd say that's somewhat accurate. She doesn't play or sing, so like you're not gonna get like a concert or anything. So I guess that's a thing. I was convicted for murder in absentia in a French court in 2019 for a murder in 1996. The Irish government refused to extradite me to France. Cool story. Hello, Tosh. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Playing time for OOF development, etc. Heck yeah, I would love to see it. Naz, good to see you. Yeah, I have a feeling the video is because of me. No, it wasn't actually because of you, Mick. I actually do get a lot of people asking about the shaders, so I thought now is a good time to make a video about it, because I am on very low energy as of, like, the last 5 years of my life. And so that was a low energy video I could make, and it worked out, I think. Thank you for the alert, Sloth. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hello from Antarctica. Hello from the United States. King just doesn't want to say hi to me. I would love to say hi to you, Gus. Hi, Gus. Kit does a little random humming and random singing. Yeah, she does a little bit of, like, I wouldn't say singing. It's more like random noises that are in the shape of music notes. I don't know how you can make noises in a shape, but I guess she does it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe the sounds that she makes, but it's very musically inclined. I'm a penguin. Hello, baby penguin. You are indeed a penguin, if I do say so myself. I think I see a baby penguin profile picture, so I think that's a baby penguin. I think I'm staying until 2 a.m. That's all right with me. I hope you get plenty of rest tonight, though. I say that being a total hypocrite. I also only go to sleep after 2 a.m., so, you know, relatable. Let's see. We love things that require less energy and we can be lazy about it. Heck yeah. That's all I do now. I am literally the laziest man alive, I think. And you know what? I don't care. I did actually get a video done today. I was working on a video for the happy guests and how to get them and all that. So expect to see that video this weekend, probably. I'm gonna try to get it done tomorrow or tonight, depending on how much energy I have. And that'll be fun. Then there's gonna be a video out for next week. I gotta make a video for that because I'm gonna be gone for the entirety of next week. So I'm gonna try to finish 2 or 3 videos. One of which being the day in the life of King, because I promised it and I recorded it and I haven't edited like a single bit of it. But that's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna die. And then you guys are getting no more videos, okay? That's... I'm sorry to tell you that's not what's gonna happen. I am going to do something very mean. I'm gonna do it to the Mojang office. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I can't say it because it's probably illegal. This is gonna reflect really poorly on me when I inevitably predicted the future and there's like a bombing attack on Mojang. Oh, jeez. Okay, leave me alone, please. I voted for you. That's what I did. I voted for you. You happy? Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna die. Guys, can you tell I'm having a good time? Can you tell I'm having a good time? Okay. I'm a fox. Hello, fox. Or, so not the fox. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. BFF was yesterday in Austria and was in a zoo. That's awesome. I hear Austria, sorry, not Australia. Both are beautiful countries, but Austria especially I've heard is a very beautiful country. Clutch. King, let's both just stop uploading the same day. Well, I mean, like, yesterday's video got done. Well, no, it didn't get done yesterday. It got done, like, early this morning at, like, 2 a.m. So I guess it did get done today. But, this weekend's video will get done before upload day. So, like, that's something, right? Or, oh, no, you meant stop uploading, like, on the same exact day, as in, like, we both quit. I like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I thought you meant, like, stop recording videos and publishing them the same day, and I thought, like, oh, man, he's been doing that, too? I gotta look like a better YouTuber than Gus. Gotta one-up him somehow. I got nothing on Gus, guys. Seriously, I know he doesn't come here for this, but shout out to Gus. PC Gus on YouTube. Bro makes some really good shorts. They're not just crappy entertainment, you know. It's not this fast-paced edits or anything like that. It's not brain rot. It's just good content. I love Gus. He's a cool dude. How many languages can you speak? 1. Actually, no, 2. I can speak English and I can speak stupid. One of those is more fluent than the others, and I'll let you know which one. Refrigerator reveal when? I guess in the day in the life video, I do show my fridge. So you guys will see it whenever that happens. Let's see. Legalize nuclear bombs. Legalize nuclear bombs. I can sign off on that. I would sign off on that. I need to go to bed. I can't deal with you anymore. What are you, my ex-wife? Like, leave me alone. No refrigerators, microwave better. You'll see my microwave, too. I think after VidCon ends, I can retire. I mean, if you want to, we can put together. King Gus only comes here for free promo. Everybody comes here for free promo. Let's be real. Everybody comes here just to talk about their projects, and I'm just the third wheel, really. If we ever need to protest YouTube, just have a day where nobody uploads, nobody watches or uploads videos. People have tried to do blackouts on social media, but most people don't have the pull to actually make that happen. But maybe, possibly, that might not be a bad idea one day. The advertisers usually do it for you. They just pull all ad revenue out from underneath you, and then the creators get suffocated and die. It's fun. I don't mean literal suffocation. I mean like financial suffocation. Let me just like say that, okay? YouTube doesn't kill us. No, not at all. Never. Let's see. Point 2. Yeah, I speak point 2 languages. Can't speak English well enough to count full. King, wait, the update is Chase the Skies. I changed my skin because I thought it was Cheese the Skies. I would have loved a Cheese the Skies update. Please, Mojang. Next update, Cheese the Skies. Cheese the Skies. Yes. It sounds like I'm saying Cheese the Skies, but I'm saying Cheese the Skies. Still sounds the same. It's my accent, I guess. I don't know. I can speak English, German, and a bit of Japanese, and a little bit of Portuguese and Russian. That's amazing. I know a little bit of Spanish, but it's not much. I can say, Hola, yo soy King, tú eres es pescado. Or un pescado, sorry. It's very broken Spanish, too. But I can understand a lot of Spanish. I've had friends talking in Spanish, and then I've translated it roughly. Which was fun. That was kind of cool. Let's see. Baby Penguin, English only, please. What are you at, my ex-wife, KingRegNog? That was me. That's me. Not the ex-wife, but, you know. I did say that. Yo comes manzanas. I love apples. I love apples, yeah. Yo comas. Is that I eat apples? Maybe? I don't know, it's been forever since I've done my Duolingo. I know, I'm gonna die. And it's not due to YouTube this time, it's actually because the Duolingo bird. I think it's I eat, yeah. The Duolingo bird's coming for me, guys. I need to drop some stuff. Okay. There's something up here. I need all the sand I can get, so I'm gonna pick that up really fast. Okay. Gus is literally dying, so is King. We all are. I mean, yeah, to be fair, everybody is dying. Some of us are just doing it a little bit faster than others. I don't mean to brag, but I think I might be world champion at dying. I can't help it, but I feel pretty dead sometimes. Let's see. He could tell everyone anything and it would happen. Wait, what? Oh, we have Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah, that's true. If Mr. Beast said to do something especially YouTube-related, people would flock towards it. Although, weirdly enough, a lot of the advice that he gives, people just straight up ignore. And I don't know why, because it's actually really good advice, but people really don't love to put in the hard work and effort that YouTube requires. So when he offers advice and people don't take it, it's kind of maddening. Okay, so it needs to move back to down, like, right here, I guess. Configure, move the player. Okay. Oh. Alright. Hear me out. Everyone gets one nuke, no more, no less. They use it and they are defenseless in that sense. 0 and it is no fun. More than one, well, that's just sharing all world nukes. You know, I like the thought process, Max. I like the way you think. Yo, King, have you checked out any of my song recommendations off stream, especially the two I was highly positive about? I haven't, but I did listen to the German music that Cinnamon recommended, I believe. I listened to one of it, one of the songs. I don't remember which one, but it was one of them. So I am slowly going to be making my way through that to-do list, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Okay, so I think if I do this, it will work. However, I just realized I actually need to scoot it back, otherwise this won't work at all. So we're just gonna move it back to like right there, I guess. But it's like, I think it needs to be a little taller. Like one taller maybe? Yeah, okay. So that's where it needs to be. Good to know. Okay. Mon, hello, welcome on in. Okay. Let me actually read chat now. Crazy. Actually, there was 3 I was very positive about. Yes, I do need to listen to them, though. I can say I don't speak the language in 3 other languages. Je ne comprends pas François. Ich spreche kein Deutsch. No hablo español. It's disrespectful if you ask for advice to just ignore it. That's very true. That is very, very, very true. I feel like I'm glazing King, but it's all true. King is him. I'm not him. I'm not him. You all are lying. But yeah, I definitely agree, Riot. It is disrespectful to ask for advice and then just ignore it. And I think a lot of people ask Mr. Beast for advice, but they proceed to ignore it purely because they don't want that. They don't want to put in the effort. And that makes me sad because YouTube is pain at times, but it is so worth it. And it makes me sad that people will ask Mr. Beast for advice and then, like, when he gives it, they just don't follow it because it's quote-unquote too hard. I don't know, it just feels lazy. I mean, he doesn't gatekeep his knowledge or anything either. Like, he could actually make a full course and then sell it, and people would flock towards it, but he actually gives it freely. That's the really cool thing about Mr. Beast. He'll just tell you, hard work and originality, that's all you need. And then nobody really follows the advice, which is like, okay, I guess. Take some materials here. We'll go with that for now. Okay. I think this is where I stop. I don't know. We'll try that. Okay, good night, Snacks. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It was good seeing you. Remember when I asked if you had op? I meant operator, not op. Now I know the answer anyway. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have operator on this server, unfortunately. It would be nice, though. But on King SMP I do. Which is arguably better. Dare I say it. No, I like Twitch SMP as well. But it does make me sad that I can't do whatever I want here. It is very unfortunate. Those there. We're gonna speedrun this, guys. We're gonna speedrun so hard. Also, I need to catch up on chat again. I'm sorry. I can't look away from chat hardly at all. I don't know how people do it. I'm not okay with missing chat messages, though. And I know I already did, but I really hate it. So, like, I have to keep looking over. And unfortunately, there's just no... There's no time. Oh, there we go. Hello, Selena. Welcome on in. King is him. I don't know about that, man, but I appreciate it nonetheless. My T-launcher. I'm a police officer and try to scam and cheat. What? Okay. I want the best way to buy an RTX 5090 without selling my kidney because I sold one and I only have one other one left. To buy a 5090. Ooh. How expensive are those? We're about to find out. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the best way to buy one. RTX 5090 MSRP. Holy cow, $2,000? $2,000. Okay. You're gonna need to take out a mortgage. And I'm kidding. Save. I'm so sorry, but you are going to be saving for the rest of your life for this graphics card. But you'll have it. That's something, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't know it was that expensive. What the heck? Fun fact, penguins can last up to 20 minutes in water? Really? That's insane. I can last about 7 minutes, so they're doing better than me. They're doing better than me. I hate water. Actually, that's a lie. I like water, but I hate cold water, which is, I guess, was my assumption there, was that the water is cold and that's why they can't last long. But maybe it has to do with their air supply, in which case I can last about 2 minutes underwater, at which point brain damage will start ensuing or something like that. Actually, it's a little longer than that before the brain damage actually starts, but it's a lot longer, actually. King, you need to update your SMP. It's still on 1.21.5. Yes, unfortunately, I have to wait on a lot of plugins, but I'm hoping to update it before I leave this weekend. So we'll see if that happens, but that is the hope. I really do want that. I really do want the happy ghasts on King SMP. So I'm hoping that we can do that. We'll see. We'll find out. What product do you use on your lips? The temptation to say your mom is very high, but I'll be nice. Nothing. I just use water. Just water. Let's see. Boop. Boop. And boop. How was the song? The song was okay. It wasn't my style, but I definitely... I could understand why people would like it, so I thought it was solid. I didn't understand most of the words. Some of them I did because, like, they were in English. That's one of the really interesting things about music in specific. With any language, really. They use English and sometimes in English we use other languages as well. Especially if it's just common phrasing that people would utilize. So for example, like, in the song I listened to, I think she said something about a private jet. And that was fully in English, was private jet. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I think they said something about dollars and Marvel and, you know, proper names will keep their name. Also, German has a lot of similarities to English, so there's a lot of words we borrowed from each other, or more so that we borrowed from German. But, here's a frog. We love frogs. But yeah, it wasn't my style personally, but I could definitely see why somebody would like it. And it was cool being able to hear somebody else's some other culture's music, I suppose. As much as like people will say like, oh, Germany isn't like, you know, Germany or white. Okay, I'll just say it. They'll say, you know, white people have no culture or whatever. Germany has a lot of culture to it, and it's a very different culture to what America is. Culture in and of itself is a state of life and the way of life. And it's different in every country. And so it's really cool to be able to experience what German hip-hop culture is like. Because I'd never heard German hip-hop until I listened to that one song. It was kind of cool. It was really cool, actually. Let's see. Facts? Yeah. I try to speak the truth if I can. I do. Okay. We're gonna hopefully finish this up here. This is our first layer. We've got a lot of layers to go, so this is gonna be a long day, probably. Actually, it won't be terribly long. We gotta finish this side. We gotta build up some obsidian over there to catch these. And then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get, I'll have to tear out, like, part of that side of the flying machine. And then send another one out in its place. Just scoot it over a little bit. Because I have so many, I have a lot of water over here that's not going to get hit by a flying machine, unfortunately. Hello, Gage. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Cutie Angel, you're so funny. You're the only person to give a smile. Thank you. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Another fun fact, cherry pits / seeds could kill you. Yes, that is true. There's cyanide in it. And, it's a very low concentration of cyanide. But don't swallow a bunch of them. They're also very big and hard to digest, which makes it, really not great, for you to swallow anyway. I've almost swallowed a cherry pit. Which was fun. That was really fun. I almost died, because I was just choking. But, you know, it was okay. I lived. Surprisingly, I know. Who could have guessed that King would live and tell the tale right here on his stream? Not me. In Germany, we use English and German together. We call it, English. You can say, Schulwar von nice hot. Actually, hab it. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying there, but, I think I'm close-ish. I don't know, I'm not very good at reading German. At least not the way it's supposed to be pronounced, anyway. I don't think. Although I do have a lot of German ancestry. I don't know when it actually crosses into, but it's like several generations removed, so it's been a while. But there are some words and some names that I know how to say that are very German. I just can't say the names because I don't want to dox myself. My name itself isn't German, I should specify, but family last names and such. Let's see. How you doing today, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, man? We're chilling. We're hanging. We're building a pretty big machine here. So it's gonna look like this once it's all said and done. We're actually kind of making decent progress, but once this is done, we'll probably catch the flying machines over there. We'll tear out a little small section over here, and then we'll put in another small section here, take out that last little bit of water, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I may end stream after that. I may not. It just depends. I'm shooting for a 2-hour stream today because I'm really, really tired, and I just gotta respect my own limits, even though it sucks. But on the off chance, I'm gonna stream for as long as I can. Because I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone this weekend. Or I'm gonna be leaving this weekend, and I'll be gone all of next week. So, I want to make sure I get as much time with you guys as I can. Okay. Come on. There we go. Penguin, have to go. See ya, Penguin. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate ya. It was good meeting you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Or day, whatever you're having. And back from the ads. Welcome back, Riot. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the ads. I forgot about those. Since they were happening, I'll go ahead and just mention it again really quick. That way you guys are all aware. I was just saying, after I finish this machine, it just depends on how I'm feeling, but we may wrap up things. I, unfortunately, am really tired, like I was saying. And I'm trying. I'm gonna try to make it a 2-hour stream today, but we'll see. I just want to stream as long as I can, because with me leaving this weekend for a full week, I will not be able to spend as much time with you guys as I'd like to. So just want to make everything work out if I can. Boop. 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 Okay. That's... Luckily, this is actually like a really easy build. I don't know why I was struggling with it so much over on that side, and maybe it was because I had so much water that I had to drain out in order to do it in the first place, but still. This is really easy. I don't know what made it so difficult the first time I did it. Okay. Boop. Me and my dad watched Asterix and Obelix in Great Britain, and they had an English accent. We were watching this in German, and that accent sounds actually full and attractive, bruh. Wait, so they were using an English accent with German? That sounds awful. That sounds really, really awful, but really intriguing. Really, really, really intriguing. What are you doing? I am currently building a machine to drain off the water. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to just build it layer by layer. But it'll turn out, it'll look something roughly like this. And then when I flick the lever right here, it'll send all of the flying machines out. And hopefully it'll drain off everything, or just about everything. There's gonna be a little bit that stays, probably. Actually, a pretty decent amount that stays, but that's okay. Then I can go through and I can actually place some sand, kind of clean it up a little bit. But ultimately, it's going to help us build a big base down here. We're actually going to dig that all the way down to bedrock. And then we're going to put a city, like skyscrapers and stuff in there. It'd be kind of fun to do maybe like a New York City sort of mock in there. So you could probably do like an Empire State Building. You could probably put World Trade Center. You could probably do Lady Liberty. Chrysler Building, maybe Flatiron. You know, do a couple of the really famous New York buildings. Put those in there, and then you could. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cap it off with a dome over top of it, and then flood it all again. So you'll have like this really cool underwater city where, you can see like thriving population down there underneath the ocean, which is really cool. I really hope it turns out well, but we'll find out. It's a long ways away from even being able to be built, so it just depends on how much time I think the server has left on it before I can really go, oh yeah, this is definitely a good idea, or oh no, this is a bad idea, because I only have so much time on this world. For those of you who don't know, this is Twitch SMP. It's not the same server as my normal Minecraft world that I usually play with you guys. So unfortunately, I don't control deadlines here, which means I am on a deadline that I don't know when it's coming, but it will come eventually. So we'll see. We will see. Hello, Paterasu. Welcome on in. Twin Towers? Definitely a possibility. I won't say no, it just depends on how much space. I'm gonna have to do some sketching to see what I think would work. We'll do like high effort plan where it's like, okay, this would take me 6 months to build. We'll do a medium effort plan, which would take me like 4 months to build, and then low effort plan, which is anything lower than that, probably. Basic towers and stuff. Honestly, if I'm not doing interiors, I think I could probably do... If I'm not doing interiors, I think I could do a pretty good New York, which would be really cool. We'll see. We'll see. I don't need to be that high. Okay. Where's my food? What's your favorite restaurant? Ooh, that is a good question. Can I say home? I love eating at home, in all honesty. I know that's not really the question you asked, but that's my personal preference. I don't like leaving the house all that much. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to be able to leave the house every once in a while, but nothing beats a good old home-cooked meal. Now, that might be a sentiment that most of my family doesn't share, but I don't like leaving the house. That's most of it. Okay, that's a lie. I do like leaving the house, but I have to have a reason. Right now, I'm, like, in deep work mode, and so anytime I can sit at home and do extra work, that's what I'm all for. Otherwise, I go insane. I have to be working on stuff all the time, which probably isn't all that healthy, but that's me, I guess. So, I don't know. It's a thinking pattern. I can't help it. But I obsessively obsess over my work, which is fun, I guess. I find it fun. I love crunching numbers and trying to figure out the likelihoods and statistics of it all to try to make it all work, because it's a gamble, and I think human beings naturally have this innate desire to gamble. As terrible as that sounds, it's kind of true. And I don't mean like gambling at a casino necessarily. I more so mean like, risks. So things like, even small risks. For example, getting on a roller coaster. We love roller coasters. And it's because our bodies think it's dangerous to some extent, and so it makes us feel like we're doing a risk. When in reality, it's a very minimal risk, but we enjoy that because it makes things feel a little more fun. I'm trying to think. There's some other reasons that we love to gamble, but I just can't remember them. It's interesting though. We hate the unknown so much, but we also love the unknown. And it's because we're very curious people. So in order to explore the unknown, you have to go there, which is in and of itself a risk. Because if you go to the unknown, you don't know what's going to happen to you while you're there. That doesn't just mean going to a place, but it also means, like, going to a state of mind, going to an experience you've never had. So, having certain conversations with people, playing different games, you know, those are all in and of themselves very risky, but they're not risky in the sense of risking your life. Whereas what I'm doing, I guess, kind of has some amount of risk to my life, but not, like, in a life-threatening way, but as a future kind of way, which is interesting. Okay. Because actually, in my school, other students bully me, and actually my friends them are traitors, abandon me, and don't talk to me. And the students, they're bullying me. I'm sorry that they're bullying you. That's not okay. If you have an adult that you can talk to in your school, I'd recommend seeing if they'll help out. I know that's not always possible. But, you know, I hope it gets better, that's for sure. My favorite restaurant is Salam. It's an Turkish restaurant. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That's really interesting. King is actually him. He's a genius and a gambler. But I know I sound like I'm glazing him. I'm not. I appreciate it. Gambling is fun. I'm really good at blackjack. Not that I've ever actually done blackjack for real, but I've played it in Minecraft a lot, and I've made back my fair share of diamonds. So I'm really good at it. I just don't do it in the real world. Money gambling is bad, guys. Don't do that. Okay, Kit's about to go live. The title changed and she is chatting. Okay, sweet. I should probably pop a lurk over there before that happens. I can't lose my watch streak again. Last time I lost it was because of Twitch not giving it to me on mobile. I was so mad. I was angry. Okay. There we go. Boop. Alright. There's my lurk. Hey King, what are you making? I am making a water draining machine. So currently, it's gonna look like that, and then we're gonna flick a lever, and then they'll all fly across, and it'll drain out all of the water, for me, so I don't have to, like, do anything anymore. I guess I'd actually have to dig, which I don't want to. I really don't want to dig, but that'll be next. I'm hoping I may ask very, 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 very nicely to build a world eater, but I don't think they'll let me. But I'm gonna ask, because it would still take a long time. That's the thing. We're not talking like, oh yeah, this will just get done. Like, it's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a lot of resources. I think a world eater is perfectly fair. I'm gonna be real. I'm not just saying it because it's me. Not at all. That's impossible. Let's see. I'm getting lit up with pings. Come on, guys. Stop pinging me. It's still happening. Probably not a problem. Probably. Also, I need to break those. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Last time I left some stone in the places, and it caused the machine to break, which was not fun. That was not fun to deal with. But as long as I don't break it this time, we're okay. Oh, boop. Okay. One there. One there. And then one there. And one there. How many more layers is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not bad. That's really not bad. We've already done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. Sorry, we did 5. So yeah, we're actually gonna get this done really quickly. I'm not too concerned about it. Bro's gonna lag the crap out of the server with World Eater, but it's completely valid. See, I knew you would understand. Oh yeah, it would definitely lag the server, which is why I'm hesitant to even ask, because I know right now we have had issues with the server lagging. But at the same time, you know, it would save me a lot of headache. It would save a ton of headache. So it's very tempting, is all I'm gonna say. And, you know, right now, I mean, who would know if I did it? Like, that's the funny thing. If nobody knows and nobody finds out that I did it, I can't really get in trouble, right? Now, that's not me saying I would do it, because I could get sued, and I don't want to get sued. I'm trying to avoid being summoned to the courts to be sued. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a criminal. So I've got to really weigh my options here. But, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bro's gonna lag the crap out of the server. What are things like in American schools? In Germany, you go to elementary school from 1st to 4th grade, then you can choose between hop school, real school, and gymnasium. I didn't go to school. I was homeschooled. But we have like you said, 1st through 4th grade for elementary school. Then we have a thing called middle school, and that's different in each place, but usually it's like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, I think. And then you get like, what is it? Junior high, which would be like your first couple of years of high school, and then you got senior high, which would be your last couple of years of high school. I don't know. It's a weird system. I don't love the school system here, which is why I was homeschooled. I was a genius, guys, okay? I was a genius. That's not why my parents didn't put me in public school. There was a lot of other reasons, but most of it, in my opinion now, looking at it, is I got a better education. I actually learned things I cared about, which made it more fun to learn. So I'm the one that won. Mr. Regnog, more like Mr. Regnog got a job. That's crazy, dude. What the heck? Hitting me where it hurts. My unemployment. I'm so funny. Literally the funniest. How's it going, though, Oswald? It's good to see you. Goes up to 9th grade. Real school up to 10th. And gymnasium up to 13th. Interesting. So you guys have a 13th. Okay. Would that be like the equivalent to college or university would be 13th? Or do you actually have like a 13th grade in specific that's for before that? Because here we get up to 12th, and then you go into college or university. Okay. That one. I told you guys he's a genius and Minecraft gambler. King has confirmed he said it himself. I'm not him. I'm not him. Hello, Victoria. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I have gone to Minecraft court. I won a court case for my client, Swiftu. He never saw it coming, but we sued the pants off of a guy. Technically, he didn't get punished for the crimes that he did commit, but he did get a punishment, or he at least got, he did get hit with, some charges. So I guess, like, you know, they were lower charges than what we were hoping for, but we did win. So I'll take it. It's going, just got off my job. One of them you couldn't relate. That's crazy, dude. What the heck? What did I do to you, Cheek? What did I do? No, you're good. You're chilling, man. You're chilling. That's actually kind of funny. I have been trying, but I've kind of given up to some extent. Because every time I fill out an application, it takes like an hour to fill them out. And they want so much information, and then they never get back to you. Which is like the most annoying thing ever. I'd just like an email saying, hey, it's still in the processing. Like, we're still looking into it. I would have loved for that, maybe, possibly. But, no, they didn't. They don't send anything, hardly ever. I got one email from Starbucks. And then I haven't gotten anything else from them. They were asking for my availability. I thought that was a good thing. And then nothing. Nothing. So, YouTube it is, right? You know, YouTube is actually doing really well. I won't lie. I don't think I could probably live off of it for long term. But I'm actually surprisingly close to being able to live off of it in my current means. So it'll hold me off until I need to figure out something else, but it may grow past that because I can actually reinvest the money I'm getting into better equipment, better art, courses if I want to take a course. Like, we're actually really, really close, which is scary. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it has to happen, is the weird thing. There's no other choice, and so I just have to trust the process, or something like that. Also, my watch is going off. Oh my gosh, who is texting me, and why? Okay, that's why. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're chilling. After gymnasium, you can then take the arbiter and then study. Okay, that's neat. I've never... I'd kind of like to learn about different countries' school systems. That's actually a really interesting thing, because I always have made it very well known. I do not love the public school system here in the US. It would be really interesting to see how other countries do it and see if they have something that I'd actually like, or if I just genuinely believe I could always do it better. Because I'm sure there is a little bit of bias there, or probably a lot of bias, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of issues with school systems. They're built for a quote-unquote normal person, but no one person is normal, so school just fails everybody. But it fails more people it fails some people more than others because it's not built for those kind of people. It's really interesting. Very, very interesting. Hello, In. Welcome on in. And Crash, hello, hello. What are you building? I'm building a water draining machine. Oh, server's going down. Sorry. I would show you it, but server's offline for a second. It's got to restart. But I'm building a water draining machine. That's what I'm doing. Hello, Blue Carpet. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Actually, I love this redstone. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I love the redstone systems like this. Been bullying him for ages. Cheek eye bully, but honestly, really funny. Don't give up. Sick. I'm normal. Actually insane. Hard. Hilarious. You're normally insane. Yeah, I would agree with you there. I'd agree. Why did it crash? So the server goes offline at 8 every day, or 8 p.m. EST every day. It just restarts so that the server has as much resources as possible. It comes back online, but it just has to do that. It's not like King SMP where it goes offline for no reason in specific, which I need to yell at my server host about that soon. I said I would, and I forgot to. I'll send him an email tonight, probably. Maybe. Amongst other things I said I was gonna do tonight. Thought we were about to get another concert for a second. Oh boy. You know, maybe one day. I don't know. I use AI a little bit, not for videos or streams or anything like that, but I use it to kind of help organize my thoughts to a certain extent. It's very helpful. Because I also get feedback. And so I was talking to ChatGPT last night after my stream, and it was like, well, people want an album, you should give it to them. And I'm like, I don't want to make an album. I don't want to make an album. Her hair, it's red. Did she actually dye her hair? Wait, hang on. There is a hint of red. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, what's the album? I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, Cinnamon, thanks for hanging out. Get a good night's rest, and I will catch you a little later. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate ya. You hear the sound of ding dong the door? I don't hear my doorbell ringing, no, but I'm sure maybe it is. Who knows? Hello, Peely. Welcome on in. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this machine. Brain's already shutting down, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna speed run this machine. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, we have made it an hour. That's impressive. I was almost asleep before the stream even started. I'm not even kidding you guys. I was highly debating delaying the stream so I could like power nap really quick, so I could do a very long stream, but I decided against it. It was unfortunate though. I very much so was nearly asleep before stream. My friends decided to troll me today and pretend like they weren't real, so for a minute I thought I was schizophrenic. Oh no. I've had that happen before. My friends, I was gone for like 2 weeks, and they decided they were gonna get back at me. So they pretended to not know who I was. And some of them were pretending that I was straight up invisible. And it bugged me. Not because I knew they were messing with me, but I had important things I wanted to tell them, and I couldn't remember once they finally knocked it off. It was awful. It was like, guys, you don't understand. My brain, it doesn't work anymore. You need to tell me these. Like, let me tell you the things, please. Man. Hello, Brittany. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, too. We're just hanging out on the Twitch SMP today. I guess I can show you guys again what I was working on, because I said I was going to show you. This is my water draining machine. We built it over there originally. It drained out all of this. So now we're actually building it over here so that it drains all of this. And then after that, we'll see. But as of right now, it's looking like it'll probably be a shorter stream. Just because I can feel my brain turning to mush as we're speaking. It's unfortunate, really. I don't know what else to do, though. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I have been told I overwork myself, but I don't know about that. Let's see, bro. Crazy. Oh no. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun going crazy. I have had hallucinations before. Those are fun. I'm not just like saying that to be like, oh, look at me. I've had this really strange experience. Like, no, I genuinely, back when I used to not sleep hardly at all, I would, I'd spend a lot of time just awake, and I would be editing videos, I'd be making videos, I'd be streaming. I was getting probably at most during that time period, probably about 3 hours of sleep every single night for like, I don't even know how long. You know, I had really put the nail in my coffin on that one. Turns out not sleeping is really bad for you. And there were times where I could hear, or I thought I would hear, you know, people calling for me, like my mom or my dad or my brothers. I'd go and say like, hey, what? Like, nothing, we didn't call you. Okay. Or they wouldn't be home and I knew they weren't home, so I was like, okay, I'm just crazy. So, you know, not fun stuff. The more fun parts of it, though, was when you would hear music. Because it wasn't music you had ever heard before. So it was like, oh, this is a vibe. I wish I could make this right now. But I could only hear it in certain parts of the house, which was really fun. It was because of I'm assuming it was probably a different sound that my brain was converting into the sound of music, but I don't know that to be 100% certain. To be honest, it looked like a tsunami. It does. It kind of does, yeah. Yes, you are unbanned, Fox. You are. Also, hello, NSD. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Boop. Okay. We're almost done with the machine. Well, this part of the machine. Then we're gonna have to build the other part. Which is... yeah, it'll be quick. There we go. I'm trying to think the last time I've been this tired, like on stream. It may have been the 24-hour stream. And I say that because the 12-hour stream, I was not at all tired by the end of it, really. There were moments I had like some lulls, but they weren't like... I wasn't tired. I was just a little... bored more so than anything. But the 24-hour stream, I had some really crazy things that I said, apparently. I don't even remember them. I will never ever do another 24-hour stream just because I apparently don't know what I'm saying sometimes, and that's not good. So not doing that. Never again. Never again. I'm back. KingRegNog NSD. How's it going, dude? Hello. Welcome back. Let's see. I'll have to go. I'll be back in 30 minutes. All right. Sounds good, Brittany? Sounds good. Bro, I had a crazy hallucination. I hadn't had sleep for a week, and I saw my dad standing in the hallway, and I started crying because he died a few years ago. I learned to start sleeping more after that. Yeah. That would do it. I'm sorry that sorry about your dad though. I know you said it's a few years ago, but still, it doesn't change that it probably still doesn't feel okay, and that's okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Hallucinating figures is fun. I have had a couple of visual hallucinations, but they're very subtle usually. It's usually in the corners of my vision when I get it, and that's when I know I need to knock it off and go to bed. But it doesn't make them any more fun. That's for sure. Recently, very recently, I've been sleeping okay, but it's it's been very hit or miss, and so I've been sleeping, and it's been like at weird hours, and then for very short periods of time now. So I unfortunately have been getting like some of those in the corners of my vision, and recently it's been like spiders and things like that, which I'm not scared of spiders, but I do get startled by them when I'm not expecting to see them in the corners of my eyes, which luckily they aren't there. But you never know if they are there until you look directly at them, which is the fun part. Good. What are you building? I'm building a water draining machine. So we're gonna drain out all this water, and it's gonna look something kind of like this once it's done. It's actually really close. So after that, we'll see. I may end stream because I'm tired. I may not. We'll find out. Johnny Bravo, hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Vibrant Visuals only coming to Bedrock. It's starting on Bedrock. Java is working on it, but it's going to take some time. The Java team is, well, Java as a game doesn't have the same engine that Bedrock has, so they can't just port everything over, unfortunately. So, they are hard at work. They have added some things, like, if I'm not mistaken, they added colored lighting, which isn't even a Vibrant Visuals feature, if I'm not mistaken. But, it is a thing that they are putting in the Java lighting engine now. So, like, we are getting some really cool things with their updates to the lighting engines that Java will have. So it will be happening. I would expect it to happen probably in probably around the time that the fall drop comes in, but it may even be later into the winter drop. It just depends on how much work they really have to do and how much they're going to be able to grind out during the summer. But I have a lot of faith in the Mojang team. They've been pumping out updates for years for us, so I think we owe it to them to trust them just a little bit here. Let's see. One day a spider's gonna catch you lacking and you're gonna think you're hallucinating. Yeah, no kidding. Bro doesn't even know how to use redstone. I mean, I know how to use redstone, but flying machines is like a different bird. There's a lot of moving parts, quite literally, that I can't keep track of. But I do know how to use redstone. I mean, the redstone I designed for this bit isn't really all that complicated. But there's smart people who teach you how to do this stuff for a reason. There's no need for me to try to figure this one out on my own. If it works, it works. But I'm going to just build the design from a schematic because I'm not going to look at a tutorial. There. Okay, I need one there. Oop. Okay. I used to really love redstone. I wish I could show you guys some of the redstone I used to do, but it was all on console edition. So, unfortunately, none of it works anymore, and you guys won't ever get to see it because I don't have access to those worlds anymore. Bro, the flying machine is almost done, which means the stream is almost over, and it's making me sad. I'm sorry. I know, it sucks. But it's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I fell. I'll be back tomorrow, and it'll be a Stardew stream, which is a lot more chatting, I would say. Because it's usually just me fishing for hours on end, trying to find certain items. So, I will be back tomorrow. And, of course, I'll also have Thursday and Friday still. But I also will do, I may also finish up this machine and do the last strip even on stream. I don't know. There's like a small strip that will get missed, and I have to build another flying machine for that. It literally just means it depends on the exact moment that it happens. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll do it. If I'm not, I'm not. Unfortunately, that's the state of mind I'm in today. I just don't want to waste your guys' time with a bad quality stream is all. Bye, I guess. Alright, see ya, NSD. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for hanging around. We'll catch you later. We'll catch you a little later. But thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Okay, one there. One there. And over here. Up and over. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. It's not bad quality. Yeah, but like when I get like really tired, I stop talking very much, and I don't know. I just feel bad about that. That's all. Like I said a couple of streams ago, time is so short. I don't want to ever use up any of your guys' very, very valuable time. With a stream that I could have done better. I like the stream, thank you. I mean, I won't ever quit. Let me just go ahead and say this, because I know recently I've been talking a lot, and it sounds like I'm eventually gonna burn out or slow down. That is not my intent. Although I don't think it's really anyone's intent to ever burn out. But it's not my intent to ever quit. I love this. And I'm not about to just leave it all behind ever. Like this is what I've got. Okay, there. Ah, I missed. There we go. Boop. 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 Okay. You're not gonna waste your time, our time, bro. We were watching this to be entertained, and we don't care if you talk or play. The thing that makes you such good streamers that you interact with us and tell us stuff. You're cool, man. Never gonna waste our time. Well, I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really change how I feel, but I do appreciate that nonetheless. Very kind of you to say. Okay. This is the redstone I designed. If you couldn't tell, it's gonna be very spaghetti wire, but it's gonna be amazing. You're just gonna have to trust me on it, okay? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I was like, where's my stone? I know I have more in my inventory. Okay. This is the easy part. There's nothing too complicated about this side of things. And I do need to get a normal piston. And then I'm gonna need, I guess, probably a lever. I should have my lever somewhere in the box, hopefully. Hello, Cat Creates. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I am currently building a water draining machine. And I'll show it to you here in a second, because it's actually just about done. And what it's going to do is it's going to drain out all that water right there. And it'll allow me to build. This is what it looks like, basically. And it's just going to fly across and destroy all these water sources. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a hole. And you can see part of the hole already right here. It's going to go all the way straight down to bedrock. And I'm going to be putting in a city down there, some sort of skyscrapers. We kind of talked about maybe doing some sort of New York special building kind of area, which would be kind of neat. And then we're going to put a dome over top of that city and then flood the area with water again so that it's kind of like a city and a globe, which will be kind of cool. Or a dome, sorry. Welcome back, Riot. That's so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I only hope I can finish it, because I don't own this server. And unfortunately, that means I have no clue how much time I have to finish this. It could theoretically end at any given moment, which is mildly terrifying. Although it wouldn't. We'll get a warning before it ends, but I do want to finish it. That's like high up on my to-do list. So I'm going to be putting a lot of time and effort into this, hopefully over the next couple of weeks, months, and pretty much the rest of this year. I don't know when it'll end, but we'll figure that out eventually. Okay. Just about done here. And then what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be running it. Hopefully it doesn't break. That's like my only concern right now is this machine breaks and then I have to rebuild it all. I don't think I have the willpower to do that today. And I fell. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, it was the last one. Dang it. Okay. Never mind, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing in SD? Fingers crossed it works. Yeah, I'm certainly hoping so. But whatever happens, happens. You know, I can't stress out about it too much. It is what it is. It works. It always works the first test. It's the second test you gotta worry about. You know, now that you mention it, you're kind of right, Infinite. Because it's the second you want to show it to somebody that it doesn't work. And then you're stuck looking like an idiot in front of everybody while you're trying to figure out why it's broken. I hate that. I genuinely hate that so much. Good, how are you though? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm really tired, but I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm thinking, unfortunately, we're not gonna do the other strip. Because I still have to do the obsidian, which means I have to line up all these flying machines with some obsidian on the other side. And then, if this works, great. If it doesn't, oh well, I'll do it off stream. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. That's what I've been saying, and I meant it. I gotta be careful not to set off the observers. Which means I need to place all of my redstone first. And then I can place my observers. I think. I really don't know, to be honest. We'll find out. Admiral, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Yeah, or it messes up for the rest of 0 reasons. Yeah. Yeah, that's very real. The unexplained mysteries that Redstone is fun to some people. I mean, I kind of do enjoy Redstone, but I'm not good at it by any means. Okay. Almost there. Gotta make sure I don't miss any of these, because it'll... This is all for the timing. I want it to look really, really good as it passes through. And I think we'll actually be able to do this. Wow. Okay, technically, I don't have to make it stop. Because my villagers could catch it. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's fine. We'll actually make it stop, because I don't know if it'll destroy my retaining wall, which would suck. I'm glad I'm subscribed to you, because whenever you go live, I can join. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Weird question. If a machine extends beyond one chunk, can it cause issues in the machine? I imagine that's how Edison felt when he learned about electricity. Yeah, actually, your machines can have chunk issues. So, if it goes over like one of the borders, in this case, my machine won't have that issue, but it's usually due to the fact that it loads weirdly. And so you want it to all load in around the same time if you can, especially if you're going to leave it running. And that's usually the issue, is a lot of people leave their machines running and then they leave and then they break because of the chunk boundary issues. Or if you have like if you have minecarts involved, that will also create a lot of issues with chunk boundaries. Interestingly enough, separate messages. Yeah, I think you were talking about like electric chairs there. If I had to guess, which yeah, let the villagers catch them. I love letting villagers catch my electric. I actually haven't had any of my villagers turn into witches yet, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. Okay. I gotta take all my obsidian back, and then we gotta place it over there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, or something like that. Have we ever asked if the lemon wants to be squeezed? You know, we always say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, but I don't think the lemon appreciates it. Villagers can turn to witches? Yeah, if they get struck by lightning, they turn into witches. Let's talk about how you said you like redstone but aren't good at redstone. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's fun, but it makes me pull my hair out. We should do a stream where I just try to build redstone. Like, genuinely, that might be entertaining. It could turn into a video, too. Okay, cool, just because I love redstone builds. I hate building redstone builds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who cares about the lemonade? It doesn't have any legal rights. That was a joke, by the way. Please don't cancel me. No, cancel him. He's just like me, guys. You've heard some of the atrocious things I say. He says it, too. Every single thing I've ever said, I think. Okay, no, you haven't said anything worse than me. I think I might still take the cake on some of those things, but he's just like me, guys. Don't let him fool you. He's too far gone. Okay. I don't have any fireworks. This is gonna be fun. Okay. 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 Not to your knowledge, anyway. That scares me. Why would you say that? That that really does scare me. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th, I guess. Yeah? Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Is it here? Nope. Right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are getting a counting stream now. You know, I think I'd be a really good accountant if it weren't for the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although you do get to use a calculator, so I don't even know why you gotta know how to do the math. You literally just gotta press buttons on a calculator. That's all you gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anytime your banker tries to flex on you and say, like, I have a higher education, which I don't think ever happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it ever does, though, just tell them, no, you use a calculator all day, loser. I know what 2 plus 2 is. You have to put it in on a calculator. I'm actually pretty sure they have to use calculators even with small amounts of money and such because legal reasons or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think that's right. That can't be right. I think it's 1 over. That's separated by 4. 4. 4. 4. Okay, that's right. Okay. They only ever use spreadsheets and minor calculus, but the spreadsheets do all the math for them anyway. Exactly. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess that's supposed to be right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, now I'm thinking about it, we used to make fun of nerds back in the day, okay? Back in my day, okay? 2000, early 2000s, 2012, up to that point, I would say would be what would constitute as back in my day, because that's when some of you were probably born, which does not feel okay. But let's just say that for my own sake. There was a stereotypical nerd in TV, and they always had a calculator. And I've never realized until now, but that stereotype was so incredibly wrong, because the nerd didn't need the calculator. And it's not like he carried it around because he wanted a calculator. He just had it. Like, a calculator is what, like, the jocks needed and what they probably had. You know, everybody had a calculator back in school. It used to be, okay, when I was in school, I was homeschooled, so it was a little bit different. We weren't allowed to use calculators at all. Up until, like, geometry, my mom did not let us use a calculator. So, like, algebra, all on paper. I don't think I have any of the papers still, but I would love to show you guys one day some of the notebooks I had of just full-on algebra equations. It sucked. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how to. I don't remember how to do any of it, so it's like I couldn't do it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I be a banker? I think you can. That qualifies. That qualifies, homie. My uncle is going to Brizzle without me. What's Brizzle? I feel like I just walked into a joke. Hang on. Can I walk that back? That sounds like it's about to. I don't know. I don't know if I. I don't know if I want to know what Brazil is. Never mind. You know what? It's fine. It's good. It's chilling. We're here. Okay, guys, you want to see the machine in full glory? Brazil. Oh, Brazil as in the country. That's what you meant. Okay, I got you. Dang, Brazil is cool. Brazil is really cool. One of the times I used the school issued calculator, I left a message for the next person that opened it. That's hilarious. Oh boy. All right, guys, you ready for this? This is gonna be beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. It's working. It is working. I mean, I knew it was working, but that didn't work. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's working. It's working. We love ourselves some Jake Lloyd, Anakin Skywalker. Oh boy, that is beautiful right there. I didn't tell Caitlin that I was running this, but it didn't hurt the server, so it's okay. So I broke it a little bit. This side did not work because I forgot to remove that piece of stone. I don't think I can kickstart it to get it to work again, so I'll have to tear that out and put it back here. And I'm gonna have to build a separate piece over on this side to get this bit of water we missed there. But that's done. And that's all I'm doing for today's stream. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. And you're all suckers for watching me do it. Because, I don't know, this was really boring, I thought. But maybe you guys enjoyed it. I don't know. Yeah, I need to get better about this because I always get mad in movies whenever somebody says like you know, like how in romance movies, yes, I watch rom-coms and romance movies and love stories. They're great, okay? I don't want to hear a word about it. Dear John starring Channing Tatum, great movie. Watch it, okay? Come back to me after you watch that. Now, my point of all that was, in those movies, there's always that cheesy line, like, where they break up because they're like, well, you deserve someone better than me, blah, 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 and it's, like, such garbage dialogue. You know, I don't want to be like that guy with streaming where it's like, you guys deserve such a better streamer. Go watch somebody else. I'm going to ban you. No, I wouldn't ban you guys over that. I got too big of an ego for that. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, yeah, we did that. That was fun. That was cool. That was good. That was awesome. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Gosh. I enjoyed it. I'm glad. This was a good stream, really. Honestly, I had fun. There's plenty of kelp down there. I'll have to log off as soon as I'm done on the server because, you know, let's go and get the thumbnail now. Because if I don't, I'll forget to do it later. We'll do that. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna wrap things up now. I'm gonna do it. Told y'all, King is him. Don't deny it. You're him. I'm not him. I'm a guy. Okay. I'm just a man trying his best, and you know that's okay. But the question is, when does a man become a monster? Okay. That is the question. Bro, you're him. I'm not him. I'm not him. Alright, I told you guys we were gonna go say hi to Kit. I meant it, okay? We're gonna go say hi. She is like me, but a woman. And probably a little more chaotic. Let me see if I can find... There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna send you both YouTube and Twitch, okay? You're both going. I know how to do that now. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be cool. Tuned out for a second. I'm ready. You're ready. You're ready, dude. You're ready. Everybody's ready. Your mom's ready. I'm ready. Jamie, hi. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You're amazing. Hello, Calm. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're all gonna go, okay? If you don't have autoplay turned on the YouTube side, you won't get sent, but there will be a button to send you as well. So if you guys would like to, hop in the raid, get some free champ points, meet a cool streamer along the way. She's coming back after like 2 or 3 months of being gone. So I think you guys will like it. Every time I play Minecraft, I always get bored. Never get bored. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Try something else. Try something different in Minecraft than what you've ever done before. Guarantee you, you will never be bored. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will hopefully see you guys again very, very soon. Tomorrow will be Stardew Valley on just Twitch, not YouTube and Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. And, you got W Lives. Thank you very much. Yeah. I think that's about all. But thank you guys so much for watching. Good night.